Starting with the name of Allah, the most compassionate, I'm conveying my greetings to everyone. Hope everyone is fine and healthy along with your daily activity. So let us, we are today discussing about some more factors, some more tips that if you utilize these tips, definitely it will bring a positive changes in your life. That is the second portion of how to develop the personality in lecture number 11. So in lecture number 10 we also discussed some tips of that helps you in developing your personalities, but here the remaining tips we will discuss in lecture number 11. Here we also I'm going to share with you some of the tips that might help you, and I'm giving you the guarantee if you follow all these tips in your life, definitely will change your positive changes in your attitudes, in your personalities, and you will be reflected and projected in the mind of the people, very great person. So try to just follow all these steps. It is very helpful to every one of you. So let us talking about some of the remaining tips. That is, for example, be yourself. Remember, what do you mean by be yourself? How that be yourself can help you to project in a great person in minds of the other person, and to make the mindset up of the other persons a positive regarding you. So once you always look up to other people to take an inspirations from, but you should still remain your own unique self. It means that don't copy and paste the acting in you don't imitate and copy and paste the activity of other being. Like, for example, don't make yourself like an actor who is acting the act of another people, because in such a way you may lose your uniqueness, and you may lose your attractions in your body when you are doing something. So be yourself, be very simple, and be in your good natures, in your natural nature, do the things as it happens to you. So be yourself, and an original is always worth more than a copy. Never try to modeling into another person, but instead work on being the best version of yourself. So because each of us are different, so I'm different, you are different, and all the people who are living in society, we are different. If you would like to copy the actions every individual, and we would like to copy and paste, imitate among the peoples, it means we are not original in our works. When somebody is not original in his work, he's losing his originality, and that is affecting the personalities. So be yourself, go ahead with your own nature of work, natures. Be a natural person, act like it happens in your natures, because if you're overacting, if you're copying and pasting the acts of the other people, it might depress you, and you may lose a confidence, and that might negatively affect your personality, and you will be projected in mind of the other people's. So when you are doing anything, be a nature, do it in a good nature, do it in your own original way. Leave the copy paste, and being original in every sort of activity, it is reflecting the a very good projected, you will be very reflected and projected very good in minds of the other peoples. So that's why if you would like to be a great person, a great personality, so be original. And second point that might help you in your developing your personality is work on your body language. So body language is, if which is a sort of a communications, that is a non-verbal communication. It really affects the personality of a person. So work on your body language. How can you improve it? Do it in the best way. So body language is just as important for your personality as your verbal communication skills. That much verbal communication, there is strong influence in communications, that you communicate the idea and thoughts to the other people in the right way, in a very good best manner to the other people, and you project yourself in the mind of people in a positive sense, that such a communicator this person is. Now that is verbal, as well as it's very important to use your body language as well. It's very important. So it tells you a lot about yourself and helps people in making accurate guess and supposition estimation about your everything. So including the way you walk, sit, take, talk or eat leaves an impact over the people around you. and having a correct body language can do wonder for your personalities. How you talk, how you sit, how you eat, how you walk, these all affects your personalities. If you are doing these things in a normal positions, eating is in a normal positions, walking is a normal positions, and talking is normal positions, as well as your action and reaction, it leaves a very big effects and impacts in mind of the audience, in mind of the other people. So they may project a very good and positive sense regarding you. So try to use a good body language and try to improve the body language in a communication. It is very important for developing of your personalities. So walk in a upright positions with the shoulders straight, and do not droop. Sit in a relaxed posture and make always eye contact while speaking. So it always makes a great you in a unique in a communications, and it will make you a unique in the among the peoples to whom you are talking or with whom you are in communicating. So just if you are walking, so walk in a right positions, upright positions. It means don't droop yourself. In a droop means don't go don't walk in a position that you are not straight out. So sit in a very relaxed position. So some people are sitting in front of the other people, it's other so they're not sitting in a normal position. So the audience or their the peoples who are in communicating with such person, these think that the person not in a relaxed position is depressed, that's why his sitting style is not good enough. So your eye contacts and is very much important while you are speaking to gatherings. So your eye contact itself, it means that you are engaging every one of them with you, and you have a very straightforward positions while you are speaking to somebody, and your full attention is given to the audience. Now you are at this sort of body language activity will definitely attract the others toward you, and other will be thinking that this person having a great personality is how he communicate, how he talk, how he sit, how he walk. So all things are the best. So that makes you distinguish among the other. So everyone might like you and everyone might love you. So they might like your style, love your style. So definitely work on your body language itself. It's a tips for personality development. Very passive, very unorganized walkings. You are setting your talkings in your sitting positions. In your walking positions, in your eye contact position is not in normal positions. It is deflecting. It is rejecting. It's defaming your personalities. Try to keep yourself away from this. Be in upright positions and sit in a good posture and having eye contact directly with your audience. These tips will help you to improve your personalities. Now, another point which is very important in regarding the personality, that is be courteous. It means when you are talking, use the polite sentence, polite words. Using a polite language itself, a very soft and polite and a sweet and a very great language itself is reflecting. You are being reflected and projected in minds of the people that you are the greatest one and you are the greater personality. If you are using the harsh word, bad words, every moment you are insulting the people, you are saying something devaluing the norms and culture and other religious and values of the societies, and you degrading the humanities and the humans in the society. Of course, it all affects your personality. But in the opposite of that, if you are using a great sentence, you are very courteous, very polite manner you are talking, so you are expressing your thoughts in a very right sense. So it all doing all these things is directly you are injecting something great impacts on the mind of your audience, and they will have good thoughts and good feelings about you, and they may always reflect you as a great person in their mind, and you will be a great personality for them. So being courteous is never out of fashion and is well appreciated and very respected by everyone. Being humble and greet everyone with a smile, it is something which bring a positive changes in your personality. So never shy away from helping or supporting your friends and being available to them whenever they need you. And it will also give your personality a confident boost. Be humble and down to earth to your junior and senior alike. It means that giving full attention to both senior and junior alike, and you are the soil of their feet, and you are always present when they need you, and you are always present and available in order to help them in crisis moment of their lives. So whatever, if your presence in a crisis moment of life among the peoples, it gives great impressions. It projects a very great personality in the audience minds, that is a great person, that in time of some hardship and such a difficult situation in a disastrous moment of life, he is being with us. So if you would like to keep yourself down from the others in the society, so definitely you will be a great person in the mind of the person. If you would like to account yourself that I am the biggest one, I am the others should follow me, and others should come after me by any means and by any force and by any by no means. So that is what is not a good impressions you will have in the minds of the other peoples. So be courteous and being very humble and using a good sentence and being very smiley in your communication. It makes you distinguish among your other family members and in the societies. Another very good points to be remembered here, being as for your developmental personality, is being a good listener. So nature has given us one tongue and two ears. It means we have one tongue, two ears. ما یک زبان داریم، دو گوش داریم. So we should hear twice as much as we speak. از اینکه ما زیاد گپ بزنیم، ما باید زیاد بشنویم. So the better you listen, the better other will listen to you. اگر شما خوب میشنوین، دیگران هم شما را میشنوند. So most people do not listen with the intent to understand, but they listen with the intent to reply. اکثر مردم به این خاطر نمیشنوند که بفهمه، و به این خاطر یک چیز را گوش میگیرد که جواب بده. So being a good listeners، اگر ما یک شنونده خوب باشیم، این یک تاثیر خوب داره به خاطر پیشرفتی، به خاطر بهبودی شخصیت یک انسان. یعنی همیشه باید ما گوش بگیریم که دیگران چی میگه به دیگران. اگر ما بسیار زشت باشیم، به دیگران گوش نبگیریم، هر چیزی که از ما در ذهن ما هستن او باید دیگران او را به پیش ببره، این هیچ وقت نمیتواند که همین قسم فعالیت ها یک تصویر و یک تصورات مثبت در فکر دیگران شما پیدا کنین. در نزد دیگران به شما یک شخصیت درست به حساب نمیبرین. به این خاطر ما باید گوش شنونده باشیم که بشنویم دیگران چی میگه و کوشش کنیم که مشکلات دیگران را باز حل بکنیم. به این خاطر ما میتونیم یک فرد یونیک و یک فرد بسیار به مثال در جامعه باشیم. و چیزایی که بسیار مهم هستن، همین نقاطی که اگر ما امروز خواندیم در مورد پیشرفت شخصیت انسان یا شخصیت انسان، اگر شما این را تعقیب بکنین، ما گارانتی میتیم که در زندگیتان یک تغییر مثبت میده شخصیتتان. اگر 100% نباشه، ولی تا حد زیادی اندازه میتونین شما یک بهترین انسان شوید اگر شما این نکات را در نظر بگیرین. So being a good listener is a key of a key factor for developing of the personalities. So good leaders are always good listeners, and good listeners are always good profiters, and they always get the profit because they are always listening to the others. If you listen to the other, they will keep in touch with you and they might support you in all sort of the situations. But if you are not a good listeners, nobody will come close to you, and you will be losing more customers and consumer in the markets, and you will not be very much liked and loved by the people. So that's why for developing your personalities, you should be a good good listeners. So when somebody talks to you, listen with interest and give them all the attention and importance. So maintain a direct eye contact and do not get distracted by surroundings, and it helps you in knowing a better deal about peoples and attending them in a better way. So following all these steps might help you 100% and bring you positive changes in your personalities. So be a little fan, and being very aggressive, being very moody, being with a depressed mood is almost not likable and lovable for other peoples. So be a little, have a little fun when you are communicating with somebody, when you're talking with somebody, and use some harmonious language. I mean that humorous things should be included as a fun, but it should not be in a sense just to degrade and insult the other, but it should be in a sense that you are want to just make very good social interaction in the environment a bit little bit funny. So being able to find a humorous side in otherwise is a terrible situations. Everybody loves the person who can make them laugh and bring funny perspective to the regular things in life. So being a little fan will adds you a bit and will help you a bit to be liked by the other people and loved by other people's in developing of their personalities, as well as meet new people. So meeting of new people definitely it will affect your lifestyles. So meeting new friends and new and different kinds of peoples is a healthy step toward expanding your horizons and exposing yourself to a large number of things in the societies. So you get an opportunity to know more about the other's culture and lifestyle, and it significantly have positive impact on your personalities. So you will definitely would have um, a very great impact it will have in your life if you are meeting new peoples, because new things would be learned from them, new fashions, lifestyles and culture will comes to your life, and you would be a more impressive one if you adopt them the good from them and you remove the bad which you have already. So that's why meeting new friends, meeting new people in your life brings them in your life that might help you in developing of your personalities. So the next thing that is very important, that is think always positive thoughts to yourself and others. It means if you would like to change your life and if you like to uh, be positive in points of the others people, just you have to think positive, because if you are thinking positive regarding yourself, so might people definitely will look to you as a positive angle as well. So your thoughts and your action both need to be positive in order to have an attractive personalities. هم فکر شما هم عمل شما باید مثبت باشه که خودش جاذبت قوه جاذبت به شخصیت خوب هستند. The way we think has a lot of effects on the way how we act, and positive thoughts inside mind give you a confident boost and enhance personalities. یک فکر مثبت میتونه که ما شما در داخل داشته باشیم برای ما یک اعتماد بهتر بده به خاطر بهتر سازی شخصیت انسان. Situations and circumstances in life can always be full of highs and lows, but in order to adopt positive outlook towards life, you need to find the higher side of the things and focus on the good parts of that. ما در زندگی امرای گوناگون حالت رو برو میشیم خوب بد کوشش کنیم کدام بخش زندگی که خوب ما باشه سریع و نموز شاید ما فوکس تمرکز بکنیم و مو بخشیز ما توصیه و پیشرفت بدیم، ما میتونیم در زندگی یک مثبت تغییر بیاریم، حتی شخصیت سازی به شکل درست ما بکنیم در جامعه و ما یک انسان مفید و بهترین باشیم. به این خاطر میگیم که همیشه ما فکر مثبت می باشد. اگر ما فکر مثبت داشته باشیم، شما یقین داشته باشین، ما برای شما گارانتی میدیم که یک فکر مثبت میتواند یک زندگی طولانی تر نظر به آنهای داشته باشد که فکر منفی داره. یعنی اگر ما فکر مثبت داشتیم از بسیاری از مشکلات گوناگون روانی و میتوانیم که ما مشکلات صحی دور باشیم. به این خاطر a positive thinking is always prolonging your life، یعنی فکر مثبت زندگی انسان را طولانی تر می سازد. همه قسم know yourself، خود را بشناس. knowing yourself is the beginning of all wisdoms. اول خود را بشناس که وقتی که خود را شناختی باز میتونی شما یک شخصیت بهترین باشین. اگر ارزش خودیتان نداشتین، خود را به شکل درست تصور نکردین، طبعا شما نمیتونین در فکر دیگرها هم با او قسم یک تصویری داشته باشین که مثبت باشد. So low of self-confidence isn't a life sentence. Can be learned, can be practiced, can be mastered and developed. Once you master everything in your life will change for better. So low self-confidence is not a life sentence that it will remain forever. This low self-confidence is affecting your personality. So it's a is not a life sentence that it will remains with you. If you practice, if you learn, if you master, if you develop, so all these things will definitely change the positive changes in your life. It means that keep this away from your mind, that self-confidence would not remain you forever with you. So don't wait just everything will be right and perfect. There will be obstacles and there will be challenges. So what starts in each steps you take make you strong. Go ahead with it. Don't wait for the right one. Just don't wait for the perfectionisms. Go ahead with the right ones, and what the challenges you are facing, make yourself strong. Know yourself that you can do it. So this will give you a positivism to you, and this positivism will reflects and projects in the minds of other people that this person is a very challengeable, is a very great person, is always working for the great. So obviously before you get at developing something, you need to know all about it first. The same goes with your personalities. One need to start with talking a good book at them, analyzing their traits, strength and weakness, and everything that needs to be worked upon. And don't shy away from accepting your flaws and learn about yourself as much you can. وإذا شما بعد بشار انحطاف پذیر باشین إلى قبل بکنین که انسان غلطی داره، از غلطی خود باید شما قبول بکنیم و غلطی را شما بین حیث یک نقصی که یک مثلا یک کمبودی که شما دارین سرشان باید کار شود تا که شما امو کمبودی را از بین ببرین و میتونین یک انسان درست و یک انسان شخصیت بهترین باشین. So never give up. هیچ وقت شما توقف نتین، ادامه بتین. So winner never quit and quitter never wins. Hardest time leads to the greatest moments of life. And so learn and keep on. So this will help you to bring a positive changes in your life. I give you the guarantee, following these tips, it will definitely help you in developing of your personalities. So let us practice this in your life. See the difference after some times, and you will be very happy with your life moments, and you will be the great person among the people, in unique and distinctive among your social groups. So follow all these tips, see the difference, and share your difference, what difference is and what positive change comes in your life. Besides this, there are types of personalities which we mainly call, that is, there are three types of personality. One is called extroversion personality, introversion, and ambivert personalities. Mainly extrovert personalities. The extrovert persons is outgoing and very sociable persons. Almost people tend towards either side. So extrovert personality is a type of person that they are very social people. They always keep themselves away from their family matters, and they go outside and enjoying the outside with their friends. That is extrovert types of peoples and very sociable peoples. While introvert peoples are always remaining imaginative, and they are very quiet peoples, and they are more interested in idea than interesting with peoples, and they're opposite to extrovert. These people are always living in their own imaginary worlds. They are keeping themselves alongside. When they are in a homes, they love to live in a loneliness. So this group includes, for example, teachers, scientists, and thinkers and philosophers are always those people who are introvert. They think they would, for example, teachers study more, and scientists are always working more, doing research. Thinkers that's doing the same, philosophers that's doing the same. So these are those people who are introverts, and they always keep in touch with books. So they are not so much outsider to enjoy the rest of the words, what's happening around the world. So that is introvert types of personalities. So ambiverts, then it's in the middle of these two. So those people who are enjoying both parties are called ambivert personality. Sometimes they want to live with other people outside their rooms, and sometimes they would like to live alone, and they are the middle of mind personalities. So we have three types of people. Might be sociable, which is loving to stay outside too much, and there are some people who are always to be live a lonely life and going ahead with your own life. That is introverts. And you might see and you might have observed some people in the society they are in the middle of these two. Sometimes they are very outgoing social people, and sometimes they keep themselves away from the social activities, so they are ambiverts. So you might have experienced the three types of people in your life. That is ambiverts, that is introvert, and that is extrovert. ما گفتیم که اکستروورت اشخاص بیرونگرا هستند، همیشه در بیرون محیطی خوش می باشد، در مجالس و یعنی ارتباطات اجتماعی بسیار زیاد داشته می باشد. خوش به این هستند که از دور از فامیل باشد، در جامعه زیاد باشد و outgoing انسان هستند، از لذت از زندگی بگذرد. و باز انتروورت که اشخاصی هستند که تنهایی را خوش داره، میخواهند که یک جایی بشینه، در اونجا کتاب بتونه، مطالعه بکنه. مثلا خوش نداره که مثلا بسیار outgoing باشه و در مجالس و در مفاهیم خود اشتراک بکند. بازو که هستن انتروورت انسان هستن. باز نوع سوم که هستو به نام امبیورت یاد میشه. باز امبیورت که هستن در میان این دو نفر هستن، گاهی بیرونگرا می باشه، گاهی درونگرا بشه، یعنی متفاوت مزاج داشته می باشد. این سه نوع انواع شخصیت ما در جامعه میتونیم شما این ابزرو بکنین. So this is the types of personality. In the previous two lecture we talked, that was the tips. So try to follow these steps. It might help you in your life and bring you positive changes. So till next lectures, wish you all the best. Have a happy moment of your lives. Thank you for your attentions. Allah Hafiz.